It's time again for the Science Bowl.
Zoo Parade for 5. What big teeth the hippo has are actually a pair of these. Science Potpourri for 10. Would a snake most likely eat every day? Every week, Dateline Science for 10. Why are some elephants wearing necklaces these days? Green things for 15.
And now, here's your host, Mr. Z himself, Dave Zarin.
Thank you and welcome to the Science Bowl, a special edition of our program today. The two teams you're about to meet have won once previously, and today's winner will go on to be one of the Elite Eight competing for this year's county championship in this our 37th year of competition. Two great elementary schools here today. Let's meet them right now. First from Mary Harris, Mother Jones. Say hello to Eileen. Hey Eileen, welcome back on the show. And a great captain, Nala, is here again with us. And Vanessa, a super player, she is back too. And representing Thomas Stone Elementary School, say hello to Nicholas. Hey Nicholas, in the center there, and he's even dancing to some of that music, our Science Bowl music. The captain is Damien, and Frizia is here too, a wonderful player too. Here on the Science Bowl, we have 6 categories of questions. Let's introduce those to you right now.
Okay, Mr. Z, here's today's categories. Green things, questions about plants and all things green and growing. Zoo Parade, a Noah's Ark of questions about animals. Body systems, we'll see how much you know about yourself, about things like breathing and growing, and digesting your food. Let's get physical. Questions that test your knowledge of physics and chemistry, earth science and space science. Then there's Science Potpourri. Here's a grab bag of science questions, everything from air pollution to the kitchen sink. And finally, Dateline Science. We'll ask you about science history and science in the news.
And here on the Science Bowl, our game board reflects question difficulty. Easier questions on the left, 5 and 10 pointers, 15, 20, and 25, the questions with the highest degree of difficulty. Both of our teams start out at 50 points apiece. No penalties for incorrect answers. And at the end of the 2 rounds today, as I was just saying at the top of the show, one of these 2 schools will come back to play Fort Foote in the second round of the semifinals in this year's competition. So we have a lot at stake. Both these teams, just great players. Let's go over and make sure everything's working properly. Let's try that red team buzzer, Nala. All right, it is A-OK. Good luck to you, to Vanessa, and to Eileen. And Damien, how about the green teams? He was flourish, indeed, it works too. Good luck to you and to Frizia and Nicholas. Congratulations, guys, on making it this far in the competition. Let's have a great game. We go alphabetically, M before T. So, Mother Jones, red team, Nala, let's go.
Science Potpourri for 10.
Science Potpourri for 10 points. Here's the question. When elephants talk to each other, we humans can't hear them because their infrasounds are below the range of human hearing. The frequencies are below 60 dBs. What does dB stand for, Thomas Stone?
Decibels.
Decibels is right. Yes, indeed. Go green. Good first answer. Damien?
Green things for 10.
Green for 10 points. Some of you may remember that beautiful church in Paris, the Notre Dame Cathedral. It's burned a few years ago. They're trying to rebuild it. To rebuild the wooden steeple that burned when Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris caught fire, arborists have selected over 1,000 perfect specimens of these trees that are famous for making acorns. Mother Jones.
I'll pass this to Vanessa.
Vanessa.
An oak tree.
Oak tree, absolutely, Vanessa. Nicely done. Good first points for you. Go red. 60 all.
Okay. Body systems are 15.
Body for 15 points. If an athlete injures his or her hamstring, there's a problem with these T-initialed cords that attach thigh muscles to bones. T-initialed cords. We're talking about tendons. Tendons. Try a, oh yeah, it's always after you hear, oh, why didn't I think about that? You're doing fine. Go red. Now again.
Body systems for 10.
Body systems for 10 points. If you read that book, Alexander's Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, you'll know this question. Among the things that happened to Alexander on that terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day was that his dentist found one of these bits of decay that eats away at the tooth's enamel? Thomas Stone.
Plaque.
Not plaque, no. One of these bits of decay that eats away at the tooth's enamel. Mother Jones.
Cavity.
Cavity, yeah. Dental caries, C-A-R-I-E-S, another word for it. All right. Mother Jones, 10-point lead. Go, Nala.
Body systems for 20.
Body systems for 20 points. Here it is. Two-part answer. Listen carefully, teams. While the different parts of your heart are known as chambers, the different sections of these three organs are known as lobes. Can you give me two of those organs that have lobes as their divisors? Thomas Stone, talk among yourselves, Mother Jones, in case I have to come to you.
Brains and ears.
Brains and?
Ears.
Not ears. Good try. Good try. Mother Jones. Organs that are divided into lobes. There are three of them.
Brains and small intestine.
Good try. Brain, liver, and lungs are the three. Brain, liver, and lungs. I understand lobes for ear, but that's not really a division of an organ. But it was a good try there, Damien. I appreciate that. Got it. Red team, please.
Green things for 15.
Green for 15. You'll get this one. The outside parts of a pine cone that guard the seeds inside have what same name as the structures that cover the outside of a fish? Thomas Stone.
Scales.
Scales. Yeah, those are scales. Good. Same word. Go. Green.
Green things for 20.
Green for 20 points. You know, if you eat bananas, everybody seems to eat bananas. Unable to reproduce sexually, the Cavendish banana, which is the only kind most of us eat, is only reproducible by this C-initialed method. They can't reproduce sexually, so they reproduce by this C-initialed method. Cloning. They are cloned. Go again? Yes. Reproducing. Exactly right, yes. Thanks, Eileen. I should clarify things maybe even more for you guys. I appreciate that comment. Go green.
Let's get physical for 10.
Physical for 10 points. Scientists have discovered space hurricanes that are over 600 miles in diameter, rotate counterclockwise like they do here on Earth, and they have a calm one of these in the center of them. Thomas Stone.
Eyes.
The eye of the hurricane, exactly right, right in the center. That's it. Good. Go. Thomas Stone have a 15-point lead. Mother Jones is right behind them. Green pick.
Zoo parade for 10.
Zoo for 10. Look at the picture in the studio, on the monitor. Strange creature coming up. It's an elephant shrew. This elephant shrew is actually related to elephants. This is a multiple choice question. But it is not a shrew. It is not a rodent, but rather a member of its own phylum, class, or family. Thomas Stone.
Family.
Family is absolutely right. Yes, and the buzzer says we've come to the end of the first round. It's been a good one. At this juncture, our score is Mother Jones 70, Thomas Stone 95. We have more Science Bowl straight ahead. We'll be right back. And welcome back to Science Bowl, a great game here. This game will decide who one of our 8 semifinalists will be. And before we ask any more questions, let's find out about our players. Let's go to Mother Jones over there. And Nala, tell us about your school. Tell us your principal, tell us your coach, tell us who your alternates are.
Our principal is Miss Quinones.
Yes.
Our alternates are Joshua, Sebastian, and Aleda.
Yes. And who's the coach of your team?
We have 2 coaches,
Yeah.
and that's Mr. Kamen and Miss Gretchen.
And they're very proud of you. And I like those shirts you've got on. Who made those shirts for you?
It was our principal.
Wow, those are beautiful there. And you are the Jaguars, yes? The Jaguars. You are roaring here today. Something about Mother Jones that you like. I was telling you earlier that I've been to your school a number of times. Now, there's a nature trail in the back. And when you walk in, there are flags all along the ceiling there. It's a school that has students from all over the world, correct? Yeah. What do you like about it, Nella?
I love how there are many different programs and there's many options. There's programs about many different stuff if you're not interested in others. Like there's reading programs, there's math programs, there are science programs like this one, and also we're able to learn instruments.
That's right. That's right. Because you're all musicians, aren't you?
Yes.
And you play the, who plays the French horn? Eileen plays the French horn. Who plays the viola? You do. And Vanessa, you play the violin, right? Yeah. You're very talented. It's not just in science. It's good to have you here today. And someday, Nala, you're going to be a?
Tutor and a runner.
Yes, indeed. Wonderful. You're going to be successful with that. You're a great captain. Vanessa, nice to have you here today. What do you like about the Science Bowl? Why did you come and play with us?
That I like is
Speak up so we can hear you.
I like that we get to learn about a lot of different stuff about science.
Yeah. And you know, we hope to find out what you know, which is why I'm asking you questions, but you put your finger on what we also hope that you learn from some of these questions here. And someday, what do you hope to do?
To be a veterinarian.
Veterinarian, yeah. You have a cat at home, right? A cat or a dog?
Dog.
Dog, that's right. Is it a Yorkie? Yeah, all right. And Eileen, want to be a physicist, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, so you are going to be a scientist. This is the right place for you at the right time. Have you always liked science?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you do in your spare time, Eileen?
I sometimes practice my instrument if I need to, and I usually play video games like this.
Yeah. I bet you're a reader. You know? Yeah, because readers do so well on this program. You're a very well-informed young lady. Good to have you on the show. Let's go to Thomas Stone. Damien, give us the Thomas Stone story. Principal, coach, alternates.
Okay, so our principal is Mr. Hintz, our coach is Mr. Ford, and our alternates are Jaden, Siobhan, and Peyton.
All right,
I'm sorry.
yeah. You got no help looking left or right there.
I drew a blank, I'm sorry.
That's, oh, hey, it happens to all of us. It almost looks like you're a lounge singer over there. You're holding up that, but like you had a microphone in front of your face there. Damien, you're a great player. How do you know so much science?
Well, I have two grandparents who are both physicists and chemists. Chemists?
Just chemists.
Chemists.
Yeah.
They both used to work at BYU in Utah.
Wow.
And I think one of them still does.
So there's something in the genes over there.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
absolutely.
definitely.
And tell us about Thomas Stone. Something special about your school.
Well, something special about our school is we have a large library with tons of books. So if you ever want to go to the library and read or research something, it's always available to go check out books or to just read.
Absolutely.
Loiter.
That's what libraries are designed for. What a nice resource and what a nice tribute you paid to that library and to your school. Nicholas, nice to have you here. Young man who is a soccer player, yeah? Maybe a professional player someday? Do you have a favorite player that you would like to be like?
No, it's all right. I just want to be like good at it and inspire other people.
Yeah. How do you know so much about science?
I have a lot of people inspiring me, and I think I might be good at it.
Absolutely. And you are good at it. And you were telling me that in the World Cup you were rooting for Mexico first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But eventually Argentina?
Yeah, eventually I.
All right. Frisia, nice to have you with us today. You want to be a doctor someday?
Yeah.
Pediatrician?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why so? How'd you get interested in that?
I like to help people get feel better. We're trying to take care of the humans and stuff.
Absolutely. And also veterinary medicine you're interested in. And
Yeah.
you have a cat, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so taking care of humans and pets, you just need a nice touch. You need to have empathy. You have to feel their pain. You're playing a nice game here. You'll be successful at whatever you choose. Let's get back into that game. Thomas Stone, 95. Mother Jones, 70. Last correct answer came from the green team. Come on, teams. Give it your all. 10 more minutes. Let's do it. Go, Damien.
Zoo Parade for 15.
Zoo Parade for 15 points. Here we go. Keeping new animals at the National Zoo in isolation for a period of time to make sure they're not carrying disease, like we kept people away from others if they had COVID, is known by this cue. Thomas Stone.
Quarantine.
Quarantine, yeah. They keep them in quarantine. That's exactly right. You knew where I was headed. Go again.
Body systems for 20.
Body for 20 points. Fish can see in the dark because they have an extra layer of these cells in their eyes. Yes, Nala.
Pass this to Aileen.
Is Eileen going to answer? We're passing the buck over there. Somebody had an idea. What are the names of these cells in fish's eyes that let them see in the dark?
The cones.
Good try. Good try. Not correct? Thomas Stone, can you name the cells, the extra layer of cells that are in a fish's eyes that let them see in the dark? The same kind of cells that let us humans see in the dark. What you got? Correct answer is rods. Eileen, rods and cones. Cones will let you see in color, and rods let you see in black and white. You knew you were just close. You were very, very close to it. Try again, please, green.
Zoo parade for 20.
Zoo parade for 20 points. Now, if you studied your prefixes and suffixes, you'll know what's wrong with this turtle. A turtle in France had good reason to celebrate its 25th birthday recently. They gave it a cake. Since most turtles that are bicephalic never live that long. Come on, Nala.
I pass it to Aileen.
Come on, Eileen.
Need to answer?
What's that turtle have?
2 lives.
2
Lives.
Not 2 lives. Not 2 lives. Good try. This bicephalic turtle celebrated its 25th birthday. Most bicephalic animals never live that long. What unusual physical feature made that turtle an oddity?
You know, I know it's 2 something. What is it?
Damien? No, you answer. Damien, it's your choice.
They have a larger shell.
Bi means 2.
Oh, bi.
Cephalic means head. They have 2 heads. It's a 2-headed turtle. Go again, please, green.
Let's get physical for 15.
Physical for 15 points. It's a numerical answer. Some of you guys are good in math. This is your question. Water molecules normally stick together like little magnets. They form a tetrahedral structure, which, like a pyramid, has how many sides? Thomas Stone.
4.
4 is correct, yes. Quad, tetrahedral was your clue there. Go again, please, green.
Can we get science potpourri for 15?
Potpourri for 15 points. Football bowl games are usually named for a sponsoring company. There's also the Sugar Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, the Rose Bowl. In this bowl, named for the kinds of fruits oranges, lemons, and limes are. Those are what kinds of fruits?
What was the question again?
I can't repeat that for you now. Okay, any idea? Thomas Stone?
Peaches.
Citrus. It is the citrus bowl, yes. Oranges and lemons and limes and even grapefruits are all citrus fruits, and there is a citrus bowl along with sugar, cotton, and rose. Go green. Damien.
Let's get physical for 20.
Let's get physical for 20 points. All right, come on, Mother Jones. Let's get this one. Let's get this one. This is something that's very hard to define, and everybody has tried. Well, it is hard to define this, the thing that the god Prometheus stole from Zeus. One definition says it's the instance of combustion when fuel is ignited and combined with oxygen, giving off light and heat and flame. We are describing what? Damien.
Combustion?
Not combustion. Good try. It is hard to define this. Everybody thinks they know what it is. It was stolen from Zeus by Prometheus. It is the instance of combustion in which fuel is ignited. You came up with combustion, combined with oxygen to give off light and heat and flame. That is all describing this. Fire. Fire is the answer. Go again, please, green.
You didn't tell me fire.
Okay, Damien, let's go.
I didn't give it that time.
Science potpourri for 20.
Potpourri for 20 points. Indoor air pollutants. Mice, mold, insects. all contribute to children developing this A-initialed condition that makes breathing difficult. Thomas Stone.
Asthma.
Asthma is correct. Yes, indeed. Good. Go.
Dateline Science for 15.
Dateline for 15 points. Pity the poor sharks. Many of them are becoming extinct because the U.S. has passed a law now that forbids the sale of this part of the shark. Damien?
Shark fin?
Shark fin, absolutely right. The dorsal fin, which they use for making soup. And as one of the judges told me, they also use a punch, and they punch out scallops out of that fin. They throw the rest of the shark in the water, and the shark dies. It has no hope of surviving. It's a cruel, cruel practice. All right, absolutely. Go green.
Dateline Science for 10.
Dateline Science for 10 points. Just like the Greek god Demosthenes, President Biden attempted to treat this speech defect by talking with pebbles in his mouth. Thomas Stone.
Stuttering.
Stuttering, yes. The president stutters, and during the campaign there was a young fellow who was stuttering, and they came up and they kind of shared stories, a wonderful bonding opportunity. Go again. Green.
Dateline Science for 20.
Dateline for 20 points. This is something that is something you probably didn't know. Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulb, he never won one of these top science prizes. Vanessa.
A Nobel Award.
Nobel Prize, that's right, because they're only given for discoveries, not inventions. Thank you, Vanessa. Go red.
Green things for 25.
Green things for 25 points, multiple choice. The aloe vera plant, the source of that soothing lotion that's good for sunburn and cuts, grows well in dry areas because, like cactus, aloe vera is a succulent, an epiphyte, or a legume. Thomas Stone.
Succulent.
It is a succulent, yeah, because it has water stored inside. Yeah, Frisia has given us a nice demonstration over there. Go green.
Dateline Science for 25.
Dateline for 25 points. Look at the picture in the studio, on the monitor. Killing rhinos for their horns is making this animal move closer to extinction. To save them, bioengineers are making fake horns out of this K-initialed kind of protein, the same protein in your hair and your fingernails. Come on, Mother Jones.
Potassium?
No, not potassium. That's the symbol. K is the symbol for potassium. This K-initial kind of protein. I can see why you answered what you did, Vanessa. It's called keratin. Keratin. Try again, please, green.
Science potpourri for 25.
Potpourri for 25 points. In the 1950s, the physicist Enrico Fermi asked the question, where is everybody? Meaning, why haven't aliens contacted us? So today, the program known as SETI, S-E-T-I, continues to look. The S in SETI stands for search, the I stands for intelligence, and the E-T stands for this. Thomas Stone?
Extraterrestrial.
Extraterrestrial. The search for extraterrestrial intelligence is absolutely correct. It's a famous movie a long time ago. Go again.
Science potpourri for 5.
Potpourri for 5 points. You'll know this one. Here's a quote. Eyes in the rain, I try to hide. Tears of a boy who shouldn't cry are the words from a song in a movie about this wooden character who famously...
Pinocchio?
Pinocchio, who paid for his lies with a long nose. That is correct. Yes, indeed. All right, go green.
Dateline Science for 5.
Dateline for 5 points. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station experience weightlessness, not because of a lack of gravity, but because just like Humpty Dumpty, they do this, which gravity did do for Humpty Dumpty.
I'll pass this to...
Yeah. Humpty Dumpty had a great what?
A great fall.
A great fall, that's right, for 5 points. Go.
Did you say
Let's turn
that
out the red light,
system,
please.
Did you say that body systems for 20 was still open?
Body systems for 20, have we used it? We have used it, yes.
Green things for 5?
Green things for 5 points. The world's most popular salad green, if you eat salads, is this that grows in a whorl known as a head. Is a head, Damien.
head of lettuce.
A head of lettuce, absolutely right. The world's most popular salad green. That buzzer says our game is over. Looks like Thomas Stone is going to go on to the semifinals, and Mother Jones gave us a great game. We'll be back after we check the score. Don't go away. Welcome back, everyone. We hope you enjoyed this game at home as much as we did here in the studio, and it was one-sided this day. Thomas Stone played a magnificent game. Mother Jones played a wonderful game as well, but our final tally is Mother Jones 95, Thomas Stone 245. So Thomas Stone, round of applause for them. You are going on. You are one of the Elite Eight in the semifinals. Congratulations to you. Damien, tell us who helped get you there.
All right, so up here we have Mr. Ford, our coach. Next to him is Siobhan, an alternate. Behind me is Peyton, another alternate. We have Jaden, again, an alternate. And we have Mr. Hintz, our principal. And here we have my teammates, Frizia and Nicholas.
Beautifully done. Thank you, Damien. We will see you in the semifinals. And Nayala, let's have a round of applause for this Mother Jones team. What a game they had the first time they were here. And we're going to see these students again. Promise me you'll come back. Promise me you're going to come back. Nala, tell us about who you have here.
So our alternates are Sebastian, Joshua, and Aleda.
All right, there they are.
We have our vice principal, Mr. Avara. And our science bowl coaches are Miss Gretchen and Mr. Kamen.
Wonderful. Thank you, coaches. And you have so much poise, Nala. And I know you're going to be a runner, and you're not going to win all your races, but you're going to win most of them because you got skill and you got discipline, and you're going to be back. Next time you're going to be in the winner's circle. Got a great smile, too. Congratulations to Mother Jones, and thank you all for tuning in. Hope you'll join us for the semifinals this year and the Science Bowl, and we appreciate you being with us. Until then, I'm Dave Zarin. Bye-bye, everybody.